Oftentimes when we review documents for our cases, they're extremely voluminous. I mean, anywhere from 20 pages to 7,000 pages per production. So it would require hours of searching through documents to find, one or two that were important to the case, or to find just a couple facts that were definitely deeply buried. And then the legal research portion, especially among the numerous federal district courts. Every time that we get a case in a new federal district court, we'd have to go in, familiarize ourselves with the local law and the local rules, and it was a lot of work. So. I think when our firm expanded and we started practicing in all the federal district courts in the country, I think we kind of knew that the way that we were doing it was working, but it just wasn't as productive as it could be. And then when we did the onboarding or the introduction call with your company, we were like, this is definitely something that would save a lot of time, especially clerical time, which, as you know, is not quite as specific as legal research and all that. So the research portion and the document review are extremely exciting for us to save that clerical time. When we practice in a new federal district court, we have to look up the local rules. We have to look up the state rules, because oftentimes the judge will refer to that. We have to find local cases, and each district is completely different in the way that they rule on cases. So I'd say if we take on a new district court, the initial investigation into it was about 6 hours. And anytime AI has dropped that down to probably a half hour, 45 minutes. So it saved quite a bit of time. It used to take hours, hundreds of hours to review that amount of documents, just looking for, one or two little nuggets that we needed. So the fact that the review feature can sort through that amount of documents in a very short period of time is absolutely priceless. And then the research function itself is really good at pointing us in the right direction as to where we need to go as far as the local district court rules and or the rulings. So it really does give us an excellent starting point. It's like starting from step 10 instead of step 1. So it's really, really helpful. The sign up was really easy. The onboarding was excellent. I would say the thing that as someone who has literally never used AI until I used your product, the thing that took me the longest to learn was how to ask the correct questions to the AI. That was something that took a lot of getting used to. And now that because you guys have been awesome. So now that you have given me the right guidance on how to approach it and get the proper answers to the proper question, it's amazing. But I would say that was the struggle coming from someone who had never used it before to now I use it on it daily. So it was the asking the right question to get the answer that I wanted. I was on a meeting the other day and with a couple different attorneys, and somebody just posed a question like, well, what does, the federal district court in Oklahoma say about, a specific law? And I was able to, in real time, log on, ask the question, get the case law, email it to everybody in less than 5 minutes. So it made me look good, which was nice. And it was great to be able to get that answer out. I mean, obviously attorneys have to double check things, but it was great to get a preliminary answer out so that everybody had an idea of the direction we were going. So that was pretty cool. The fact that it is constantly being upgraded, constantly new features are coming out. I think that's really, really exciting as far as what it can do. I know that even since we've been customers of yours, there have been new features that come out that I'm just like, yes, we needed that. So that's super exciting. And I do think the legal research has come really far, and it's really on point. And I think that that's unbelievably helpful. I come from the generation that used to pull the books off the wall in the library. So the fact that it all just pops up is pretty amazing to me. So